Atlanta Public School family and friends. Welcome to the 2024 commencement ceremony for Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy and the B.E.S.T Engineering, Science, and Technology Academy 6 to 12. Class of 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand with your right hand over your heart and prepare for the presentation of colors, Pledge of Allegiance, and the national anthem. Please remain standing until the colors have been retired. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Good afternoon. I am Dalila Wright. It is my honor to introduce our interim superintendent of Atlanta Public Schools, Dr. Danielle Battle. Dr. Battle boasts a distinguished career spanning over 3 decades, beginning in North Carolina and culminating here in Atlanta Public Schools. Her journey commenced as an educator, progressing through roles as an elementary and middle school teacher, assistant principal, and principal in Halifax and Wake County schools. In 2002, Dr. Battle assumed the principalship at Parkside Elementary, where she cultivated a reputation for fostering a positive learning environment through exemplary leadership and modeling. Her commitment to instructional excellence continued at Martin Luther King Jr. Middle School, where she served as principal before ascending to the role of associate superintendent and later interim chief of schools and academics. Even after retiring in 2021, Dr. Battle's dedication to education persisted as she joined the Georgia Department of Education as a district effectiveness specialist. Her accolades include the Superintendent's Distinguished Achievement Award and the Champion Leadership Award, among others. Now, Dr. Battle returns to her beloved home APS as interim superintendent, embodying the principles of care, compassion, accountability, respect, and empathy. It is my honor to welcome our interim superintendent, Dr. Danielle Battle.
Thank you, Delia Wright, for that warm introduction. It is an honor to be here today celebrating the accomplishments of two remarkable institutions, the B.E.S.T Academy and the Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy. First, let us acknowledge the dedicated leadership of B.E.S.T Academy Principal, Dr. Timothy Jones. Dr. Jones, your 11 years of commitment of nurturing our B.E.S.T Academy young men who are prepared to lead and excel is truly commendable. To the young men of B.E.S.T Academy, today is a profound testament of your resilience and determination. You have collectively earned over $2.5 million in scholarships. You've achieved a 100% college acceptance rate, and 80% of you have been accepted to 5 or more colleges. You are truly beating the odds. You are setting a new standard and serving as beacons of inspiration and leadership for our future generations. Now, let us turn our attention to the extraordinary young women of Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy. Principal Yolanda Washington, your guidance has been instrumental in shaping an environment where young women thrive. This graduating class has completed over 2,500 hours of community service, earning $4.5 million in scholarships, and 56% of you are pioneers as the first in your families to attend college. Your achievements underscore the power and potential of young women to lead and make a meaningful impact in our world. As we celebrate these accomplishments, we are reminded of our bright futures that lie ahead for all of our graduates. You have laid strong foundations marked by hard work, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. It is now my privilege to introduce a steadfast advocate for education, Atlanta Board of Education Board Member Cynthia Briscoe Brown. Please join me in welcoming her to deliver the Board of Education address to the class.
Good afternoon, parents, family members, APS staff, friends, and the remarkable graduates of Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy and the B.E.S.T Academy. My name is Cynthia Briscoe Brown, and I'm a member of your Board of Education representing at-large Seat 8. As an at-large member, I am extra lucky and extra blessed because I can claim every one of you as my kids and every school as my school. I represent each and every student and family in our great district and city. And today, I feel extra lucky because I've been afforded the opportunity to share in your special day. Our exceptional graduates of Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy and B.E.S.T Academy, you are not just the future, You are our hope. As a product of single-gender education myself, I know that what you've experienced in Atlanta Public Schools has given you the skills and the confidence to take your next step with style. Your opportunities to explore whatever interests you, to serve those around you, to travel across the city and across the world, and to connect with people at every level of society and every professional field, all of that has given you the ability to go wherever you want to go from this place today and sit not only at every table you want to sit at, but to take the head of that table.
Yeah.
To the graduates of CSK, your namesake, Mrs. King, led a life of activism, laying a foundation for each and every one of you. Though you've walked the halls of your school for the last time, I hope you'll always remember these words of Mrs. King's. The woman power of this nation can be the power which makes us whole and heals this rotten community, now so shattered by war and poverty and racism. I have great faith in the power of women who will dedicate themselves wholeheartedly to the task of remaking our society. That is her charge and my charge to each of you. To our B.E.S.T Academy graduates, next year, the name of your school may be changing to B.E.S.T Academy at the Thomas W. Dortch Jr. Institute. But the best parts of your school will always remain the same. Thomas Dortch once said, "Every day I get up, I empty my life for the betterment of everybody." Like Mr. Dortch, a devoted member and advocate for education, I know you will strive to inspire and change your community, your city, your state, your nation, and your world. To all of our graduates, as you step into your next chapter, remember that you are the architects of our future. May you carry the inspiration of your predecessors, understanding the weight, the significance, and the power of the legacy you have inherited. We, the Board of Education, love you, support you, and are immensely proud of your achievements. Congratulations and best wishes on your next step in life.
Good afternoon, esteemed faculty, proud parents, fellow graduates, and distinguished guests. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives as we gather here to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. My name is Christina McKelvey Flood, and it is my honor to stand before you as the salutatorian of the class of 2024 at the Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy. Most of us have been together since the 6th grade, and it's incredible to see how we've grown. Each of you has had a profound impact on me. I used to be shy and reserved, but your support helped me to find my confidence. Throughout our time here, we have embraced the core values of leadership, scholarship, and perseverance. I want to begin by considering the importance of leadership.
True leadership is not about a title or a position, but about action and example. Each of us has had opportunities to lead in classrooms, on sports teams, and in clubs, and in our communities. Additionally, scholarship has been at the heart of our educational journey. We have dedicated countless hours to studying, researching, and absorbing knowledge. And let us not forget the thread that binds these virtues together, perseverance. Perseverance is the steady resolve to keep going even when faced with obstacles or setbacks, including starting our high school career during the pandemic. As we close this chapter and open a new one, let us carry forward the lessons of perseverance, leadership, scholarship, and service. Let us embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, and let us continue to make a difference in whatever spaces we find ourselves in. In closing, I want to express my deepest appreciation to our teachers, staff, mentors, families, and friends who have supported us every step of the way. I want to thank Ms. Washington for creating an environment steeped in sisterhood. I want to thank Ms. Jones for assisting me with my future goals, Mrs. Johnson for encouraging me and helping me to find what I am passionate about, to my friends, especially my dual enrollment crew, for making my years here at CSK enjoyable and pushing me to be the best version of myself. Most importantly, I want to thank my mom for always being there for me and my brothers every step of the way, no matter what. She is the hardest working person I know, and I'm forever grateful to have her in my life. My mom has always encouraged me and my brothers to be the best that we can be. And without her love and support, I wouldn't be standing here as the salutatorian for the class of 2024. In 2023, my brother wouldn't have stood here as the valedictorian. And in 2021, my other brother wouldn't have stood here as the salutatorian. Before we part ways today, I want to leave you all with a quote from Michelle Obama, which says, "You should never view your challenges as a disadvantage. Instead, it's important for you to understand that your experience facing and overcoming adversity is actually one of your biggest advantages." Congratulations, class of 2024.
Good afternoon, B.E.S.T Academy, alumni, faculty, friends, family, and the class of 2024. I'm Joshua Salami, and it fills me with immense pride to stand before you today as the salutatorian of the B.E.S.T Academy. First and foremost, I want to thank God for having me here today. I also want to thank those who have supported us throughout our 4-year journey. It truly takes a village to get this far. As my mom would always say, you need a strong support system to be successful. Her unwavering presence has been my rock, and knowing I made her proud brings me profound joy. Our success, however, extends beyond family bonds. Through invaluable partnerships with organizations like the 100 Black Men of Atlanta and transformative programs such as the Emerging 100 and Project Success, our school community has been blessed by several mentors. It's undeniable that B.E.S.T Academy has equipped us with exceptional programs and faculty of unparalleled dedication. On behalf of the class of 2024, I want to thank Mr. Randolph and our star teacher, Coach Goodrum. Mr. Randolph has put his blood, sweat, and tears into making sure that everyone in our class has the option to go to college debt-free and works tirelessly to make sure that future graduates have the same opportunity as well. Moreover, Coach Goodrum has truly changed the culture of the school, and I thank him for allowing me to work on my craft in the gym before and for helping me put on muscle for basketball. I know for all athletes, Coach Goodrum has fed us enough PB&Js and protein shakes to feed the whole country. In our tenure at B.E.S.T, we've shown resilience, initiative, and above all, perseverance. Whether it was early morning SAT prep sessions, after-school tutorials, or navigating the challenges of a global pandemic while maintaining academic excellence, we've shown our unwavering resolve. In closing, I am confident that each member of our graduating class will do great things. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, administrators, board members, and finally, fellow graduates. My name is Amaria Cottle, and I am the valedictorian of Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy. I'm blessed, honored, and grateful to stand before you as the one to narrate our class's story. Class of 2024, we finally made it. We made it from those burning blue lights of our laptops to the halls of CSK where we were muffled by masks. Then we made it to junior year where things seemed to pick up at the speed of light. Suddenly, it was fall break, then Christmas, then prom, then finals, the end. And this year has been no different, except time seemed to slow down on some of the last memories we had to share together. Every year, it seems like we try to rush to get to summer. We try to rush the week by, rush the breaks by, or rush the years we feel aren't important enough. But senior year has given us a taste of our own medicine. It rushed us with FAFSA, scholarships, applications, deadline after deadline. We can all agree that this made us want to step back into easier times. Times where we were cracking jokes in Coach Ball's class, or times where we were fighting over a couch in Madam Grunn's room. Life was so carefree, but jokes and playing aside, we still had hurdles to jump over. When we stepped foot in CSK, we were told that we would achieve greatness. We've been wired for success from the start, taking AP classes, high school classes in middle school, and dual enrollment classes. All of these opportunities, however, were a mere direction to success. So what happens when life gets in your way? What happens when you try to go beyond, but it seems like every odd is against you? I'm going to tell one of my friend's stories who had every odd against her. She lost one of her parents during a pandemic, lost friends, had a virtually microscopic support system, and on top of all of that, she didn't even have a stable place to call home. Yet she still had to be a student first with papers, projects, tests, extracurriculars. She had every reason to go down the wrong path and every excuse to just give in. However, she turned every excuse into raw devotion and power. She put everything into her work, and in the latter years, even I have used her as an inspiration to get through tough challenges. I constantly reminded myself, if she could do it with nothing going right and everything going wrong, so could I. That friend is me, the valedictorian of Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership. It's evident by our attendance here today that we've clawed our way through our own hardships, trials, and tribulations. We've faced plenty of adversity and uncertainty in the last 4 years, and we spent these last 4 years investing in our future, and now it's finally time to see a return. So before we go our separate ways, I want you to remember this day and remember these words. The strongest people are not those who show strength in front of us, but those who win battles we know nothing about. Congratulations, class of 2024.
First and foremost, good afternoon to everyone who has taken the time to join us for our graduation ceremony. Your presence here means the world to me, and I'm truly grateful for your support of my peers and me. I am humbled to say that I, Emory Jones, am the 2024 valedictorian of the B.E.S.T Academy. Reflecting on this day 2 years ago, I could have never imagined I'd be standing here today. In fact, attending the B.E.S.T Academy wasn't even something I thought I'd ever do. Yet, little did I know that choosing this path would turn out to be one of the most transformative experiences of my life. It's opened doors to new friendships, opportunities, and a broader perspective on life. Initially, my focus was solely on basketball when I made the decision to transfer. But over time, I've grown to cherish not only the sport, but also the school, my peers, and the incredible staff. None of this would have been possible without the unwavering support of so many individuals. Foremost among them, I owe a debt of gratitude to my mom for her tireless encouragement and the discipline she instilled in me. Her influence has shaped me into the person I am today, and I can't imagine being here without it. But it's not just her, my entire family, whether by blood or through the bonds of friendship and mentorship, has stood by me every step of the way. To all the cousins, fathers, grandmas, aunties, uncles, godparents, and friends who have lent a helping hand, I am deeply thankful. Mr. Randolph, my counselor, whose unwavering support and guidance has been instrumental in my journey, and to coaches like Coach Muhammad, who always believed in me and gave me words of encouragement. I couldn't be here without any of these very special people, and I'm beyond thankful for everyone that's been there for me along the way. Though I haven't been at B.E.S.T Academy for a long time, I hope I had a lasting effect. I hope that when my name is mentioned, they think of a scholar, athlete, and a kind person, a competitor, a leader, and someone who cared. Not just as a valedictorian, but as a brother, a supporter, someone you were able to rely on. This class is extremely special, and I'm beyond blessed to be in it. It was no easy task for any of us to be here today, but despite all odds, we still persevered. So with that, there's one more thing to say. I am proud to be a scholar at the B.E.S.T Engineering, Science, and Technology Academy. I enter determined and will exit prepared in an ever-changing society. I promise to be and do my best. I respect myself and others. I do not waver when faced with obstacles. I rise like an eagle and soar. I have a responsibility to myself, my family, and my community to be the very best man I could be. We are B.E.S.T.
Oh, child, hand me the thing. They don't have it in here. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Yolanda Washington, and I have the honor of serving as principal of Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy. Woo. This afternoon, I am overwhelmed with pride and joy as we salute the graduates of the class of 2024.
I am Dr. Timothy Jones, and I have the honor of serving as the principal of the B.E.S.T Academy 612. I am elated for our graduating seniors.
Dr. Jones and I have the distinct honor of welcoming you to the 2024 commencement ceremony for Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy and B.E.S.T Academy. Let's all stand to our feet and give the class of 2024 a heartfelt round of applause.
All right. It is so gratifying to know that we've equipped our seniors with all that they need, the knowledge and skills, so they will navigate life's transitions.
We would like, thank you. All righty. We would like to thank Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We would like to members of the Atlanta Board of Education once again for your attendance on this monumental occasion.
And to our interim superintendent, Dr. Battle, thank you for your support of all students of Atlanta Public Schools. Now introducing a person who encourages and supports our efforts towards success, Ms. Shelley Goodrum, Associate Superintendent. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce the amazingly supportive and hardworking administrative team and support staff of Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy. Seated on the stage to my right, will you all please stand to be recognized?
Thank you. Also seated on the stage is the outstanding administrative team of B.E.S.T Academy and our support staff. Will the administrative team, along with our special guests, Mr. Ray Singer and Mr. Aaron Swain, please stand and be recognized? We realize that this celebration would not have been possible without the love, the guidance, and the support of the families of our graduates. Will the proud parents, grandparents, guardians, and relatives of these seniors please stand up and be recognized?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Encouraging students to believe that they can excel academically. All righty, thank you. Encouraging students to believe that they can excel academically has been a joint commitment between the home and the school. I'm proud to introduce the men and women who work with so much passion and grit to ensure that students reach this milestone in their lives. Faculty and staff of both CSK and B.E.S.T Academy, please stand and be recognized.
Not only are teachers and parents a part of the village that has a hand in raising our children, but we have an entire community of people who support us as well. There are several organizations that support our schools with an array of resources, and we consider them a part of our B.E.S.T Academy family. As I call your names, will you please stand and be recognized? The 100 Black Men of Atlanta, the Emerging and Collegiate 100, Georgia Tech, the HBR Foundation, Making the Transition, Morehouse School of Medicine, the West Fulton Alumni Association, the Path Church, After School All-Stars, Chris 180, and the Men of Distinction.
Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy also has a host of community partners who support us as well. Coretta Scott King once said, "The greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members, a heart of grace, and a soul generated by love." I would like to take this time to acknowledge the Elder King and the King family for their unwavering support of both our academic and sisterly pursuits. As I call the names of our additional community partners, please stand and be recognized. STEM Atlanta Women, Spelman College, After School All-Stars, Atlanta Metropolitan State College, Achieve Atlanta, the Links Incorporated, and Georgia State University.
We also want to take a moment to recognize all school principals who are with us here this afternoon. Please stand.
Now we would like to turn the spotlight up to those who planned this occasion for the graduating class of 2024. Please join us in saluting the efforts of Dr. Justina Reynolds, graduation coordinator, members of the graduation committee, and senior advisors. Please stand and be recognized.
Ms. Washington and I will now recognize students who have set the example of academic excellence. Please stand as we call your respective groups of scholars.
The top 10% of the graduating class.
Thank you. The members of the National Honor Society and the National STEM Honor Society.
Members of the National Beta Club.
Thank you. Students who scored 1,100 and above on the SAT or 21 and above on the ACT.
Thank you. Recipients of the Achieve Atlanta Scholarship.
Thank you. Students enlisting in the armed forces.
Thank you. Students who have earned the One Gold Stole.
Thank you. 2024 Reach Scholars.
Thank you. All scholar athletes.
Thank you. To this date, the class of 2024 has earned more than $6.5 million in scholarships. Let's give them a round of applause.
Many of our seniors from both schools were recognized for their stellar accomplishments this past week at our respective Visions of the Future programs. However, at this time, I would like to ask Assistant Principals Mrs. Latasha Mills-McKay and Mr. Shannon Williams to assist Dr. Jones and I in presenting awards not previously announced. I would also like to ask Superintendent Battle, Board Chair and Board respective, to please join Principal Jones and I at the center of the stage for the presentation of these special awards given by faculty and partners honoring students for outstanding contributions in various fields.
The coveted Atlanta Journal-Constitution Cup is awarded annually to a senior who is deemed the best all-around student by the administration, faculty, and staff. Our 2024 recipients at B.E.S.T and CSK academies have not only achieved academically, but they embody all the qualities that we encourage our students to emulate. These talented young people have distinguished themselves scholastically and through community involvement. They are involved in numerous extracurricular activities. Please join me in congratulating the 2024 Atlanta Journal Cup recipients, Miss Dalila Wright, CSK Academy. and Mr. Joshua Salami, B.E.S.T Academy.
The Principal's Cup is presented to a senior who has demonstrated great resilience to overcoming obstacles and challenges. Despite these challenges, this individual has stayed consistent with the learning process, has been involved in community service, and provided leadership to the student body. The recipients for this year are Sari Cook, Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy. And Dylan Brigham from B.E.S.T Academy.
This year, the salutatorian of B.E.S.T Academy's class of 2024 has distinguished himself as a serious and talented student. This fall, he will go on to matriculate at South Carolina State University. Please join me in recognizing B.E.S.T Academy's 2024 recipient of the salutatorian cup, Mr. Joshua Salami. Congratulations for a job well done.
Coretta Scott King's 2024 recipient of the Salutatorian Cup has truly embodied the words of Siskiwala's student creed by presenting herself as intelligent, courageous, strong, and beautiful. This fall, she will go on to matriculate to Georgia Tech Institute of Technology. Please join me in recognizing CSK's 2024 recipient of the Salutatorian Cup, Christina McKelvey Flood. Congratulations, your hard work has paid off.
The most distinguished award recognizes the highest ranking student of the graduating class. This year, we have an outstanding student who values education, accepts challenges, and possesses a positive outlook on life. This young man will attend South Carolina State University. The 2024 Valedictorian Cup recipient is none other than Mr. Emery Jones.
This year, the valedictorian for Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy has met every challenge that has been put before her. She does not understand the meaning of I can't. She will attend Georgia Tech Institute of Technology in the fall. Please salute the recipient of the 2024 Valedictorian Cup, Amaria Cotto. This is only the beginning of the greatness that you will accomplish.
Again, congratulations to our students. Please give them a round of applause. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the awarding of the diplomas.
Superintendent Battle and members of the Atlanta Board of Education, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the class of 2024. I hereby certify that these candidates for graduation have completed the requirements set forth by the state of Georgia and the Atlanta Board of Education and are now eligible to receive their diplomas. Audience, we ask for your cooperation. Please hold your applause until all diplomas have been presented.
At this time, will Superintendent Battle, Board Chair Mitchell, and Board Respective please join Principals Washington and Jones at the center of the stage for the presentation of diplomas. Natalie Rios Montoya.
Clifford Baldwin.
Jemiah Phillips.
Tresden Couch.
Dalila Wright. Christina McKelvey Flood. Amaria Cotto.
Emery Jones. Joshua Salami. Kevin Woods.
Angel Bright.
Amir Robertson.
Sari Cook.
Demarius Daniels.
Winter Avery.
Shelly Scott.
Mariela Guzman Olivares.
Trenton Pless.
Shatera Hightower.
Michael Majette.
Trinity Leak.
Saphir Cantrell.
Miracle McElroy.
Jaleel Robinson Brooks.
Victoria Johnson.
Vance Reed.
Jalea Rhodes.
Teron Farmer. Nazir Johnson.
Tatiana Bennett.
Alfonso Smith.
Cadence Walker.
Kente Palmer.
Shamaya Williams.
DeMarcus Dotton.
Yasmin Jackson.
Taboris Denson.
Jalea Dabney Shaw.
Ramon Gant.
Zanaya Jordan.
Kevin Scott Jr.
Zykia Davis. Isis Thomas.
Rashid Salahuddin.
Kiara Thomas.
Sadaji Smith.
Shakaya Williams.
Khalif Stewart.
Kyla Smith.
Joshua Najee.
Jayla Holder.
Dylan Bingham.
Anike Akani Jenkins.
Nehemiah Johnson.
LaCrista James.
Devon Harvey. Larion Jackson.
Nadia Crawley.
Marquavius Clayton.
Shania Driscoll.
Demarius Love.
Angel Kiefner.
DeZavion Holman.
And Kamira Goodman.
Okay. Yeah, right here.
Since we're in a celebration mood, I want to take the privilege to recognize one of our principals who will be leaving at the end of this school year, but he's not going too far away. It's been an honor and a privilege to have you, Dr. Jones, as the B.E.S.T Academy principal. Since I've been a board member, about 6 years, I had the privilege to work with you and to see your passion and dedication to our students. Unbelievable. So I'm just gonna take a minute to read what I wrote for you. The Atlanta Board of Education gratefully acknowledge Principal Dr. Timothy Jones for inspiring students, parents, and teachers through his exemplar dedication to education. As a servant leader, he unselfishly shared his time and efforts in obtaining the mission and vision of the school. We commend his commitment in providing a quality learning experience, and we honor his outstanding leadership and service to the B.E.S.T Academy from 2013 to 2024. Thank you.
They told me don't be long, so thank you. It has been an honor to serve. Thank you so much.
So, the moment you all been waiting for. To the class of 2024, your principal has verified that you have completed all the requirements set forth for the graduation by the state of Georgia and the Atlanta Board of Education. By the power invested in me and the Atlanta Board of Education, I hereby certify you as graduates of class of 2024. Congratulations.
Audience, please join us
as we celebrate
the class of 2024.